Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today we are going to be doing my top 5 time-traveling Funko Pops. So let's get started. So, I guess guys at the beginning there, it wasn't really time traveling, it was more just me popping in. But I time traveled, in case you guys are wondering. That was from a whole different dimension. I had to go get these over in, it was, I don't know where, 1984. I had to go get these. Good book. But anyways, we are going to be going through these here. And I want to be talking about all 5 of these. I've got some pretty cool ones. Ones that I'm going to kind of explain to you as well if you guys don't know if they time travel or not. But I think this will be really cool to go through them all. But anyways, guys, let's get started with my number 5 spot.
Let's try that again.
Okay guys, so at my number 5 spot we have Tracer. Now this is Posh Tracer. Now, Noah actually informed me, because he plays the game more than I do, but he said that Tracer's main ability in this is to actually time travel back 2 seconds. So the whole point of her is that if there's I guess if there's a wrong move or something like that, or if you want to fix something, everything goes back about 2 seconds. So I think that's really cool that this is going back in time to, you know, fix up your moves on Overwatch or anything like that. But I also do love the Overwatch Funko Pops as well. So this is from the first wave of Overwatch Pops. Now, as you guys can see, it's got Tracer, Reaper, Widowmaker. Who else do we have here? We've got Pharah, Soldier 76, and then Winston. Now, out of this set, I have Soldier 76, Tracer, Winston. I think that's it. Do I have Widowmaker? I don't know. Anyways, this is the one that I have here. This is a ThinkGeek exclusive. Let me pop this one out of the box here, because this does look a little bit different than the original one. The original one's more orangish, where this one has kind of like a gold color to it. So here is Posh Tracer. A really cool skin, actually, or like an outfit for her. I do like how they changed up the goggle color on it, because it's more of a goldish green color than it is the orangish color, which I like a lot. This one you could get over at GameStop, because, you know, GameStop, ThinkGeek, and EB Games are kind of all the same place, which is kind of weird, but it is. I mean, not really, but they're all kind of owned by the same places. I mean, EB Games isn't. They were all bought up by GameStop in the States. But yeah, in Canada, they do have a lot of their GameStop exclusives. Sometimes EB Games will also get into the ThinkGeek exclusives. But anyways, guys, really cool one to have in my number 5 spot. Let's move on to my number 4 spot. Okay guys, so at number 4, I have one that I think is really cool. We just got this one recently. It's a pretty cool figure. It's a 6-inch, and it is the TARDIS. Now this one is a very cool one. This is the newer Doctor Who TARDIS to go with the new wave. Now this is the Memorial TARDIS, which I think looks really cool. It's got the flowers. They only did it on the front. I wish they did it on more sides, but I understand why they didn't. But yeah, this is a very cool Funko Pop. As you guys can see, here's the back of the box if you guys want to pause it and see what else they've got in this line. There's a couple pretty good ones on here. Adipose is a cool one. I like the 4th Doctor. Dalek's pretty cool. If you guys watched my Niagara Falls Comic-Con video a long time ago, we actually saw Daleks. I think it was like the Daleks of Toronto or something like that. Toronto Daleks Society. I don't know. Anyways, there's like a group of them that go around to different conventions around here. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, here we go. Here, guys. This is the TARDIS with the police box. Now, if you guys don't know with this one, this is kind of like a time-traveling, I don't know what you call it, like object, I guess you could say, that's stuck in the form of a police box. But here it is here, guys. This is a very cool pop in general. There's something special about this one, which I will show you guys in a second, but this is the front to make it different. Also, if you guys want to keep it just the normal police box, you can. On the back here, it just won't have the handles, which is a very small, minor detail. And if you wanted to put this on your desk or whatever, just like this, you know, you could, because it's not that bad. It does say on the front here, police telephone free for use of public. Advice and assistance obtainable immediately. Officer and car's response to all calls. Pull to open. Now, if you guys don't know, this one doesn't pull to open. It actually pushes, but you can open the door. Let me see if I can get this without wrecking it. You can pop this, and the door opens up on it. So you can have a character inside of it if you want photograph it or something like that, or, you know, just to have like a little play thing, or if you wanted to do that, or have a nice setup on your desk. I think that's pretty cool. Then if you look on the inside, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got the trademarking and stuff on the inside of it. It's kind of hard to see, but there it is there on the middle panel. I think it's really cool. I like this TARDIS. I want to get the one that's fading or like materializing. I think that would be really cool. And it's like half kind of clear on the bottom as it goes up, and it doesn't have any of this on it though. And I just think it's really cool. There's 3 different versions of the TARDIS. This one's probably my favorite besides the... I don't know, it's either this one or the materializing one. I like the original one, but then I also like how they added all this extra stuff to these ones as well. The 6-inch one is really cool. I'm glad they made it a 6-inch figure. If they didn't, it would be really weird. And this is also one of those pops that don't look like pops. So if we do another one of those ones, maybe we could throw this in it, because it's a pretty cool figure for Funko to make. And they're making a lot more figures that don't look like pops. So anyways, guys, thought I would just show this one off. This is the TARDIS at my number 4 spot. Let's move on to my number 3 spot.
Wait! You can't leave me here!
You'll be fine. Ship! Keep Summer safe.
Keep Summer safe.
Wonderful.
Okay guys, so at my number 3 spot, I've got one down here. It's kind of big, so I'm holding it down lower. And it's a pretty cool one. It's pretty big. We actually have Rick's ship from Rick and Morty. Now, this one is a very cool figure. Now, this one was from Hot Topic, as you guys can see by the Hot Topic sticker on it. Now, I guess this is more so interdimensional travel, but you could also kind of consider this time travel at the same time. It's a ship, and, you know, he goes different places. You can go back in the future and go forward. They have in the show. So I think this is considered a time traveling machine. But here we go here, guys. This is such a cool figure. I just want to take this one out right away because there is so much going on with this one that I don't even want to have to mention the box because, you know, there's not... I mean, the box. It's a box. But also on the inside, guys, it says keep Summer safe. And if you guys don't know that, it's a very gory scene. So if you're under the age of... I don't care, actually, because whatever. You guys can find it yourself. You're old enough to live... You're old enough to think for yourself. You guys are good to go. But anyways, it's a really gory scene from... the Rick and Morty episode with this, and anyways, if you guys want to go check it out. But here is the Rick ship right here. Very awesome figure. I like how it looks just like it. It's got all the stuff on it. I love Schlemies, Glorto 86B, 1986B, and then it's got like a little atom on there, kind of. It's cool. And then they've got the little taped on headlights and the trash cans for rockets on the side, and then it's got Rick here. I kept this on it, even though you can take it out. If you look inside, guys, there's a piece of plastic there to keep the hair from touching. But if you take it off, it starts to rub up against it, and it does not look good. Anyways, here, let's take the top off, and you guys can see this here. This is Rick in the ship. Now, you guys can see if you look into it, he's actually got a flask in his hand, and he's holding the wheel, so he does not come out of here. But I still think it's cool that they have like that detail with the flask and everything. It just makes it a little bit cooler, and there's a little more going on with it, if you know what I mean. Because then it's like, if you take him out, it kind of ruins it, and then they have to do stuff to him, so it's like he's able to be taken out. And I don't like it when they do that. I like it now that they're doing them so they stay inside the actual vehiculars. There we go. Because if they can take them out, then they have to add like this extra element of like space for it to fit in there. But like really, if they can't come out, then they can have like this tight little spot for them, and they don't even have to do the full body, right? Like they don't have to do a full body where you can come out and stand up. But anyways, guys, this is Rick's ship. I think it's a really cool one. I put this one at my number 3 spot because it's cool, but we have 2 cooler ones coming. Oh, they're both from the same movie. Okay, anyways, let's move on to my number 2 spot. Okay guys, so at my number 2 spot, I have one that's super cool. This one's a more recent purchase, but, you know, within the last couple months. I got it in the summer, actually. But here, guys, is the one from Back to the Future, and it is Marty McFly. This is him when they go to the dance, or is it the prom? I'm not 100% sure. It's a dance, anyways. And they go, and he plays the guitar up at the front, and I think this is a very cool one. I like the guitar on this. I actually have it in a protector because we got this when we went to Fan Expo. Michael J. Fox was there that year, and you could have got him signed if you got in, but he was having very limited like signature times, and you actually had to pay. It was a lot. I think it was $190, but it's because of his I believe he has Parkinson's, if I'm not mistaken, so it's kind of like a big thing where he can't sign too many at one time. And there was, I believe he signed them, like he went off to the side and signed them, like, you know, like it was just easier for him to probably do it by himself. But anyways, you could get photos with him. They had almost the whole cast there, so that was really cool. But anyways, guys, this is this one here. This has the convention sticker on it. And if you guys don't know, we are going to be going to Fan Expo every year now because Funko has a booth and it's close enough that we can pretty much just go out there in a couple hours. So it's not even that bad for us. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So if you guys ever go to Fan Expo Toronto, see us there, guys, because we'll be there. But yeah, here it is here, guys. It's Marty McFly with the guitar. I can't even think of what it's... It would be Johnny Be Good, I guess you could consider it. Oh, that's weird. I just noticed the gold doesn't go all the way around on this guitar. It kind of leans down a bit. But anyways, really cool figure. I love this one. He's got the suit on instead of, you know, his vest and all that. And there's just some other stuff going on with it as well. Very cool figure. I like this one a lot. But anyways, guys, let's move on to my number. Also, if you guys don't know, before I continue with this one, the time traveling aspect to this, I would consider it because, you know, there's the DeLorean and they go back in time and he has to go fix a couple things back in time and then he goes back to the future. Pun. Not really a pun, just I mentioned the title. Anyways, point is, guys, there is a lot of time travel in these movies, and I just had to put this one at my number 2 spot because this is a very cool figure and it just goes really well with this list. Now, guys, at my number 1 spot, I have a figure that you probably let me just grab it. Hold on. It's Marty McFly in the DeLorean. I figured you guys might think it was this. Now, what happened is that the box, I have one. It's just a horrible box. My mom bought it because she thought that we weren't going to be able to see this one again. So she just bought it whenever she saw the box. She's like, I got it for you. The box is kind of damaged, but whatever. It was worth it. I was going to take it out anyway, so I didn't really care. It is one of those ones that's kind of like a bath toy. I don't know why Funko did this. It's easier probably and cheaper too to instead of like making this full because it's a pretty solid kind of thing going on here. This came out in 2014 and for 2014 this is one of the first pop rides. It's actually the second pop ride. There was the Batmobile, then there was this one. So that's pretty cool. If you guys even look inside of here, there is a little steering wheel. And I'm just noticing this now. I never noticed that. That is so weird. How did I never notice that? Inside of this little area, it's kind of dusty, sorry, there is a steering wheel. Do you guys see that right there? And I thought it was flat, and then I touched it. It's actually 3D sticking out right there. Anyways, really cool. As you guys can see on the back, it also says out of time, which is another thing that's kind of cool about it. Now, there also is Marty that sits inside of it. I've been watching too much Rick and Morty. Marty that sits inside of it, which is really cool. This is like the original one. He's got his pretty obvious outfit on, as you guys can tell. He's got the headset on. He's got his flotation device. What, did you just go fishing? Or what did they say? Were you just on a boat or something like that? I can't remember the quote, but I still think it's really funny. That was when he goes into the diner and they say, hey, did you fall off a boat or something? I don't know. I forget the exact quote, but it is really cool. Anyways, guys, this is the DeLorean to go with the DeLorean Motor Company. As you guys know, you got to get up to 88 miles per hour to time travel with this thing, but I think it's really cool. But anyways, guys, we are out of time, and this is going to be another episode of Top Pops. Hope you guys enjoyed this top 5. If you guys want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Also, guys, today was pretend to be a time traveler day, and we had this whole thing where I was going to go time traveling around, but it got too late and started to get dark, because it gets dark so early here. I'd have to film like 3 right after I get home from school, so... Anyways, I thought I'd do a top 5 instead, still showing off the same characters, just a little bit different. But, anyways, guys, what is your favorite time-traveling pop? Let me know in the comment section below. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching.